Hey guys, it's Tiffany from Super Easy Math. Today's Einstein activity says, how many rectangles? Well, when we're looking at this shape, we want to keep in mind that a rectangle could show up in the form of what is traditionally thought of as a rectangle, but it can also show up in the form of what is thought of as a square. Because the rule for a rectangle says that you need to have two sets of parallel lines, and you can have that in the shape of a square. So the first 14 shapes are squares, which again are categorized as rectangles, and that would be your one overall 3x3 grid of squares. Then each individual smaller square, which totals 9 plus the original 1, which is 10. And then we have 4 2x2 squares. So there's a square here, there's a square here, there's a square here, and a square here, and all those squares count as rectangles. Then after that, we have 6 1x3 rectangles. So I've outlined each of those in a different colors. So we have one 1x3 rectangle that is outlined in the green here, and it's the height of 3 squares, but the width of only 1. Then the red outlines the middle 3. Then the brown outlines the last 3. Then the same is the case except horizontally. So we have the pink that's outlining the top 3, the turquoise that's outlining the middle 3, and then the blue that's outlining the bottom 3 for a total of 6. Then we have 4 2x3 rectangles. And so that means we're taking the height of 2 squares, but the width of 3 squares. So the top 2x3 rectangle is outlined by the green rectangle. The bottom 2x3 is outlined by the red rectangle. And then in reverse, as far as the vertical 2x3 rectangles go, we have the blue one and we have the turquoise one. Last but not least, we have 12 1x2 rectangles. So those are outlined by the 2 squares that are next to each other, going horizontally as well as vertically. So we have a red rectangle that outlines the rectangle formed by these 2 squares, and then we have the green rectangle that outlines the 2 here, and this pattern repeats all throughout. So we have the first 2 here, the first 2 here, the first 2 here, and those make 3. Then we have these 2, and these 2, and those make 6. And then we have the same, but in the opposite direction, going vertically. So we have these 2 that create 1, these 2 that create 1, these 2 that create 1, these 2, and these 2, for a total of 12 1x2 rectangles. So if we add the 1 overall rectangle, the 9 individual smaller ones, the 4 2x2 rectangles, the 12 1x2 rectangles, the 4 2x3 rectangles, and the 6 1x3 rectangles, we get a total of 36 rectangles. Guys, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And as always, here's tomorrow's Einstein activity. See if you can solve it before I do, then comment down below with what you think the answer is. Then after that, head over to my website, supereasymath.com, click on math videos, and you can get access to all of my videos where I teach everything in order with notes the way you need it. You can also get a live math tutor. Just head over to supereasymath.com and we'd be happy to help you.